Okay, so we are back home with the bike, and one of the first things I will do is to remove this and put a new one. And I also have these handles, so I will change these out. Yeah, let's start by doing that. From what I've heard, I will have to remove like this whole panel and everything to just get to that point. So yeah, we will see what happens. I'm not really sure how everything is put together, so I'm just gonna start somewhere and see where it takes us. So yeah, it seems like they were right. I removed the bolts here and also underneath there, but it hardly did anything, so yeah, off with the panels I go. There is some progress. I'd had to pick apart the whole rear, and over here we see all the parts, and right here is the new mount. Smiley face. I got it working in the end. Most of the panels are now back on again, and as you can see here, it's very thin, very small, looks a lot better than the original one, so happy about that. The only thing is underneath here there is a little bit of a gap straight up there now, so I will have to keep an eye out for that. I will open up every now and then and see if there is like any water or any dirt or something in there, but other than that it looks good. And here is all the parts that got removed. I will save those for the future in case I want to change back or anything. I don't think I will sell this bike, so I'm not saving them for reselling purposes. I'm just saving it in my little motorcycle box right here with all like spare parts and stuff like that. Now we will mount this, and simple process. Just put them in their place and put the screws in. I just had to see what direction they were supposed to be, because I wasn't really sure, but it looks like it's going in this direction. Here it is. New handles, really sturdy, really nice, and the plate holder, smaller one, gives it a much nicer profile. I will probably put a cage on here as well, just in case I would crash. I don't want to damage the bike or anything. And I will put a headlight protector and also some yellow film on there, but other than that I think I am done. I have done a few smaller modifications on the bike. I saw a video on YouTube about a guy that said like Since this bike doesn't have a cruise control, if you drive it for a really long time, like, you get fatigued in your hand because it is a bit of resistance. Right here, behind this, it's called, let's put it here somewhere, what it's called. And behind here there is a spring, and if you remove this, you pull it out a little bit, you can actually move the spring from that side so it goes 180 degrees and gets stuck on a pin back there instead. I'm gonna see if you can actually see it in there. Yeah, that little spring, or that pin right in there, that one. So right now it is, let's see if you can see it in there. There it is. You can see the spring and where it's hooked. It's hooked right on that pin there. So what you can do is you remove this bracket here and you loosen the accelerator thingy, and then you pull it out a little bit and you can actually move that spring around to the other side so it gets stuck over there instead. And that way the resistance in the gas handle is not as tough as it is original. So I thought that I would try to do that today. I just have to watch the video on how he did it, so I don't mess it up or do something I can't reverse. So I will do that now, and then we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I checked the video and it's called the throttle body. So yeah, that's the word for it. So let's see how this goes. Okay, so now I have full access to the throttle body. So what you do is that you loosen this bolt right here. You pull it out a little bit so that the spring can jump from down there and over to the other side. If I can, I don't want to remove it all together. I just wanna get it out a little bit, like maybe I can just screw it loose so that it doesn't jump off. I had to remove it, so I'm a little bit nervous now. I will just try to keep my finger on. That was actually it. I'm just gonna put this back so it doesn't fly off or anything. Okay, so that's tight, and it feels really loose. So let's see how it feels up here. That is really nice actually. I actually saw this fix before I got the bike. If you just ride shorter distances, then it's fine, but if you ride for a long time, it does get a little bit hard on your wrist and your hand because you constantly need to force it to stay accelerating. But now it is really, really nice actually. We moved it from that piece right there to that piece right there, as you can see. I've been recording for 10 minutes and this fix didn't even take longer than 5 minutes. And there might be a little bit of play in the gas wire as well, and if you want you can actually adjust that too over there. I won't do that now because I think it feels good as it is, so I will leave it. Actually, another fix that I can do while I'm actually here. Something that you could actually do to the suspension, because the standard suspension, some people don't like it, and I don't really think that I will need it because I'm not that experienced on off-road riding. So my skills are like here, and the bike, like how far you can take this bike is like way up here. So I don't think I will ever put this suspension to the test in that way. But one thing that you could actually do to make it feel better riding is you can adjust these here. I don't remember exactly what the standard settings was, but I think the YouTuber is called like Swedish Nomad or something, and I think the standard setting is like 11 clicks up there, 7 clicks or something down there, and it's the same back here. You can change the presets, the standard presets. So I think I will actually do that, just because, like he said, that the bike behaves completely different, and other riders who has done the same has said that it transforms the bike even on like gravel roads. So I will research that now as well, and yeah, we will change them. And then I will put how many clicks for everything on the screen as well as I'm doing it. So let's do that. I will actually put up the names of the YouTubers that I have taken these tips from. And this tip is from Swedish Nomad. And this is like if you're a little bit heavier rider, this will actually be better. He's like 75 kilograms and I'm more upwards to 100. We will start with upper screws, and the upper screws is 17 clicks and the new settings is 13. So what he said is that you will go to righty tighty and then lefty loosey. Easy to remember, so it should be 17 clicks. It will click when I turn it, so it will be 17 clicks to the right, and then we will go back 13 clicks, and we will do that on each side. So let's try this. Okay, so I counted 17, so let's go back. Okay, so that's 13, and you repeat that on both sides, and I just counted to be sure, even going to the right, so I'll do that again, and it's every quarter turn. Okay, so that's the new settings for the top, and now we will go to the lower one. There is a little rubber seal under there, looking like that you have to get out. 11 factory, 7 new. So same again, righty tighty, lefty loosey. That's 7. I'm not sure if you could see that or hear that, but it's a really tiny click, so it is hard to hear. I will do that on the other side as well, and we will continue on the back. This one was a little trickier to set up the camera for. You can actually see the screw right there, and the factory settings for that is 13. And the new one is supposed to be 9. So 1. Yeah, So that's 13, you can see that probably. So let's go back now to 9. And again, quarter clicks. And now we will move back to the last screw. There it is. So I will just check what the new settings is. Factory settings 15. The new one is 10. Okay, so that is the new settings that I will go with, because as I said, I am a little bit heavier than he was, and he said it was supposed to be better for the little heavier riders. Sweet. But yeah, that is the updates and mods that I have done so far. And yeah, I think that will have to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.